Hi, I'm Shubham Saurabh and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Jamsfy Technologies. My role is to figure out the different business verticals which can drive the growth to the company, as well as my the second role is to figure out the different upcoming technology stacks and to collaborate with my different team members on that and make the web a new world. Jamsfy, like the name suggests, it's Jamstack for you. So it revolves around the Jamstack concepts. We started Jamsfy, in the middle of COVID 2020, when I reached out with this idea to my CTO, and who is also my one of the co-founders. So I proposed him that, hey, we want to explore the power of Jamstack, and he said yes. So that's how Jamsfy started, and we strongly believe that it is going to change the current web, which is currently in the market, and this is going to drive the futuristic applications for the different verticals of the industry. So again, Jamsfy is definitely a futuristic approach. Not so much people are aware about it. It's going to be a long-term marathon for a company like us. We are going to educate the people, and then we are going to, to train them on the different areas and to propose them, hey, how this Jamstack can help you. So this our vision in our mind is to scale the ideas of the people with the Jamstack, because we feel that every website in itself is a projection of technology, and when we look at the static websites of any company, that's their entry point. So it should be blazing fast and it should have the better user experience. So we are chasing to to transform each and every website which are currently on the template based engines like WordPress and other technologies into the Jamstack via the SSGs, static site generators technologies like React, Node.js and Next.js, etc. So the dream which I'm looking collaboratively as a team is to make this company more towards the technology brand rather than the cash brand. We are not so much keen towards the cash inflows. We are keen towards the name of the company as a tech brand. So if someone is saying that, hey, we are working with Jamsfy, they should feel proud about it, and that's our main the dream, to work as a tech arm for all the companies which are out there in the market, and to help them grow, as well as to save their digital era in a very systematic way. So currently, we are looking at three different verticals. The first vertical which we are looking at is definitely the Jamstack piece. In the Jamstack, we are providing our technology services to the different companies out in the market, which I not call product, but it's more kind of service which we are going to provide them. But coming towards the product idea, we have three different verticals which we are currently looking at. The first vertical is the textile industry. We have just automated the whole manufacturing tracking software for one of the textile giants in the industry, and now we are closely monitoring it out, and soon we will go in the market to the different players to use that software. We have also done the barcode management system, because we felt that the barcode is something which is closely related with the textile. So we are giving them an omni-channel platform over there also. The second product which we are looking at is called Penify. You will learn more about it once we will launch it in the industry. We will do a separate round of conversation on that as well. And the third vertical is the headless commerce. So headless commerce is a relatively new concept for most of the people out in the market. It's again revolves around the headless CMS and the Jamstack technology. So we will basically combine them to create a newer baby in terms of the faster response of the web time and the better user experience. When I'm talking about headless commerce, there will be no monolithic approach. We will detach the head from the actual e-commerce aggregators or the companies, and we'll create the custom wrapper on top of it with our headless CMS and the Jamstack technologies. So as the name suggests, right, Jamstack is the combination of JavaScript and APIs and markups. So it's more about the architecture pattern. It's not confined to a single technology stack. There are multiple technology who are contributing towards the Jamstack vertical, like the headless CMS. There are multiple headless CMS out in the market. There are SSGs which can use together to make a Jamstack Jamstack powered website. So, and why this is a new feature, because we have done couple rounds of the case studies, and we have audited lots of websites, and what we felt was a shocking news for us, because we have seen that more than 60% of the WordPress websites which are currently out there in the market, or the template engine websites, are open to security threats. They have somewhere around 8 to 12 different vulnerabilities of the different scales, like low, medium and high. And when you move to Jamstack, you just minimize all those things. There is no such security vulnerabilities involved in your website, because there is no server involved, there is no database in it. And the second part is, like, when you see at the website speed time, so website speed time is basically towards the time to first byte and the TTI, the time to interaction of that particular website. Ideally, a website, if you're surfing on a slower internet speed, like the slow 3G or 3.5G, your website should not take more than 7 seconds to load on the mobile devices, and it should not take more than 4 seconds to load on the desktop devices. Now currently the problem point is that it is taking more than 20 plus seconds to load on the mobile devices if you are on the lower bandwidth of the internet, and it is taking somewhere around 8 to 12 seconds to open it onto the desktop devices. Now what we are doing with Jamstack, that once you will migrate your system to Jamstack, your static websites is the entry point of your company, right? So it should not take more than a second to load on the desktop devices, and it should not take more than 2 seconds to load on the mobile devices. And that's what we have done. That's what we have achieved with a couple of companies so far we have worked with, and our current website is also doing the same. So yeah, definitely Jamstack is going to be a new future. Who doesn't likes the faster website, right? Everyone wants that the things should get work on a click of a button. You can move from one page to another, waiting for that the spinner to irritating a spinner to come in. So it's more about the speed, and the speed is the new future. So, and that's why Jamstack is the new future for sure. We are cool. So the reason why we are saying that we are cool, because we are total young. The if you see at the company core, everyone is around 24 to 28, and that's the best time and the best mindset of the people to work with, because the day we started the company, me and Mayank, we both were in a situation that we're not sure that what will happen to the company, because we were taking risk with the latest technology stack, and where there is a lack of resources in the industry. But we handpicked individuals, and these guys are doing brilliant currently. And the work culture we have set it up, it's more about the ownership. Whatever the projects you're working on, you will have your own ownership on that. You will be taking decisions, you will be making the deliverables smooth, you will give your 100% towards the technology. And if some new technology we need to figure out, they take the lead and they execute it, then they tell us that, hey, this is how we are going to do this. So that's what we are looking at. We are looking at the team who is totally driven towards their mindset, and they know what they are doing, and they always think out of the box. They sometimes come with some newer cool features which can drive the growth of the company in a positive way. So yeah, if you are someone who is looking for a challenging path in terms of the web development or into the R&D technology stacks, Jamstack is the technology, and that's the new future, and Jamsfy is a promoter of it. So yeah, if you are someone who can talk about the TTFI, and the TLT, etc., and the different kinds of different terminologies which we are talking about, if you can understand all those things, we are all ears, and Jamsfy doors are always open for you. You should join Jamsfy if you feel that you are not currently happy with the way web works, and you want to put your efforts to transform those particular use cases which we have with us, which we are looking at. And if you want to help us as well as the different companies to scale their digital era, and give them the better user experience, which will ultimately gives them the kind of power they are looking at. So yeah, if you have that particular gene inside you, which can give you a kick to do something out of the box and think about the problem statements which we have done, the case studies which we have. So yeah, you can always come and join us, and we can work together for sure.